computer networks, network simulation. So now the fourth question is implement Ethernet LAN using N nodes and assign multiple traffic to the nodes and obtain congestion window for different sources and the destination. Okay, so first our task is to implement Ethernet LAN using N nodes, and then we need to assign the multiple traffic to the nodes and congestion window. So we will consider creating the LAN by using the 4 nodes. N is equals to 4. Let's consider like that. So to create the LAN, to create its prerequisite, we are using network scenario generator. So for that, java.jar nsg 2.1.jar. Okay, so go to scenario, new wired scenario. So now we are using the 4 nodes to create the LAN. So N0, N1, N2 and N3, and go to the link. So this we need to have the congestion window. So how we can do means go to the link, and so there is no any links to create the prerequisite of LAN. Go to agent TCP. So for N0 we need to have one TCP, and even for the N1 we have another TCP, and go to the TCP means TCP sync. Okay, TCP sync, and here we need to have one TCP sync from the N2, and from the N3 another TCP sync. Just remember, so for N0 and N1 have the TCP, and for N2 and N3 have the sync, and we just need to link from this to this in a cross mark. Okay, just remember this cross mark from here to here. Then we need to go to the application. TCP means FTP. For this one we need to have one, and for this one we need to have another one. Okay, so this is the basic prerequisite to create the 4 node LAN. So now go to the parameters, and this is my experiment number 4, and here is also it has to be 4. Then click done and click TCL, click save as, and here go to your directory ccn. So here out4 TCL, click save. Okay, so now this is saved, and we can see that here out4.tcl, and here, so after the nodes definition we need to create the LAN. So for that one, so I'm just copying this just to like commenting things. So here, what is this? So this is creation of LAN, and to create the LAN, $ns make -LAN, and here we need to specify what are all those 4 points, that is N0, N1, N2 and N3, that is the nodes. So here $N0, $N1, $N2 and $N3, and we need to have the bandwidth, that's 100 MB and 300 ms, and we need to have LL, then quay bar drop tail, and even we need to have Mac, has to be capital, Mac bar 802_3. So now we created the LAN. So after that, so in the link definition there is no any links. So now, so here it is empty. Okay, so link definition is empty, there is no any links. So now just go down, and here before the termination, so now what we did, so here in the question, so implement Ethernet LAN using N nodes. We created the LAN. So now assign multiple traffic to the nodes and obtain congestion window. So for this one, so go to the TCL file, and here we need to have the two file. We need to create the two separate file, that is the TR file, or okay, so TR, or no, not the TR file, it's a TXT file. We need to have the TXT file in which it has to give the congestion window, like congestion window results. So for that one, set, okay, so here we will just create okay, so what we will give, so we just give the name as congestion window trace. Okay, so here, so tracing. Okay, so this one we need to use these two files we are creating, right? That we need to use in the AWK file. So we are using of the TR file only. TR, we are going to create the TR file. So set file1, set file1 to what we need to set, open file1.tr as w, that means the writable file. So file1.tr as w. Okay, so now we have the TCP0 and TCP1. Okay, so here we can see we have TCP0 and TCP1. For these two, we need to trace the congestion window. That's why set file1, open file1.trsw, and dollar symbol TCP0, attach file1. File1 we attached. File1 is a variable. That variable is pointing to this file, open file1.tr as w, that means writable file. And okay, so TCP0 attach file1. So here file1, that has to be dollar symbol file1, because here we are taking this variable, assigning that variable to, that means attaching that variable. So now dollar symbol TCP0 and trace, okay, trace trace. So here TCP0 we need to trace. So what we need to trace, the congestion window, CWND underscore. Okay, so just remember, set file1, then open file1.tr w, and TCP0, so that has to be the dollar symbol TCP0, attach the dollar symbol file1. Only in the first line there is no here the dollar symbol. Okay, so because it is not yet defined, so we are defining. Then here trace CWND 0. So similarly we need to do this for TCP1. That's why you just copy paste this one, set file to another variable, open file2.tr, and here tcp1, here also tcp1, and here we just make this as a file2 cwnd. So now our congestion window tracing, so it is done. Now simply control S and go to the terminal, and we can just run this as ns exp4.tcl, then click run. So it is not exp, it is out4.tcl. so now we got the something like this. Okay, so here we can just simply, I think here there is a edit option is there. So if you want, you can place this 1 and 2 properly like this, 1 2 3 and 0. Okay, 0 1 2 3, you can place these things however you want. And this is what our LAN and the congestion window we need to plot. Okay, so yeah, now okay, so now there is a two files are created here, that is file1 dot tr. Okay, so file1.tr and file2.tr. You can see here this is the file1.tr cwnd, and this is file2.tr, file1.tr and file2.tr. so here the thing is, only we have the three values. Actually we need to plot the graph. So if we want more values, then go to this TCL file, and here let's increase the simulation time from this to 20, and here so this is 1, and this is to let's make this as 10, and from this, okay, so this will start from 2 and TCP1, so this 2 to 9. Okay, so anything you can give. So here so for, okay, so we make this as 1 to 9, and 2 to 8 we will do, and this time we just reduce to 10, that's enough, 10. And here we have this from 1 to 9 and 2 to 8. Okay, 1 to 9 and 2 to 8. Now just save this and run the script again. Okay, so now we can see. Okay, so now we can see something is moving, like packets moving, we can see also. So now if we open these file1.tr, there are lots of values we can get, so we can plot the graph easily, and even in the file2 we have the values. So now, okay, so now these two are the things. So now if you want to print something by using the awk file, that means we need to print the values of the congestion window, packet type, and the okay, so here we have the flags and the packet type. So for example, here we have these flags 1 2 3 4 5 6 and flags and the event. Okay, so if we just want to print, then simply you need to go to the new file, and here let's save this file as okay, so here ccn and ns, I need to write this as so out4.awk. okay, so here begin and these two brackets, and okay, so we just use the gedit because here there is no any color formatting, we are not getting any color format, so simply let's use gedit. So out4.awk. Okay, so here begin and open bracket close, and here and this the syntax. So here we are just printing, so there is no any variables or anything is not required. So if my this dollar symbol CWND, that is the congestion window, that is what is that, it is the packet type. Packet type is congestion window packet. Like, so what is the syntax we have? So we have event, time, and from, then to, then packet type, packet size, then flag, then FID. So here this 1 2 3 4 5 6. So packet size, that is packet size is actually defined as CWND. Okay, so that is 6. We can see even in this TR file. Simply just I'm showing this NS experiment, and here out4.tr. Here you can see where is that? Okay, so that is okay, so out4, I think it has to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 CWND. Okay, in this file we need to check, not in the tr file. We need to use this file 1.tr and file 2.tr simply to print these two. Okay, so this one, that is the that is the okay, so I guess this is the what is this, the starting, the packet, it is time, I guess it's the time. Okay, so because it is a 9 point, it is not the packet type or the event, it is not the event, this is has to be the time, I think. Then this the 6, that is CWND underscore 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this is 7, that is okay, just we need to display these two if we want, it's not actually necessary. So if you want, then just go to the tr file. So if /6 equal to okay, so here equal to CWND underscore, then simply printf %t. Okay, %f will print /t %f and /n, and we can display the that is dollar symbol 1 and dollar symbol 7. Okay, so that's it. So now we just need to run this awk script. So here awk /f out4.awk, and which file, that is file 1.tr, file 1.tr, this is the file, and So if you want to print this in some other file, just simply, okay, so we call this as file 11.txt. We got this file, so that just printed these values, that's it. Okay, because for plotting we need to use this. That means this is the time we need to plot, right? So to plot the graph we are using time versus this is the number of packets. Okay, so the number, this is the number of packets. So this is the total number of packets, time versus the total number of packets. In this file we can see, so this is the time, and we have the syntax. The first one is that event and time, then from node to node, then packet type and packet size. But yeah, but here this one we are considering as the packet size. This format is different, it is not a, because we wrote in the TCL file, right? So here in the TCL file we wrote trace. Okay, so here in the two files we, okay, so yeah, attach and trace cwnd. So that's why it is not exactly following this format. But here the we are plotting the graph of time versus the total number of packets. Okay, so total number of the packets, that is the graph we are plotting. So for that one, now we got this file, that is file 11. Similarly from file 2 we need to extract. So from the file 11 and the 22, I just mention this as 2, then here file 2.tr. so now we got another file. Okay, so now we need to plot these things to get the graph, these two. Okay, so this one and this one, now we need to plot. So for that one we are using the xgraph. X-axis, what is x-axis? That is the time, and okay, I just missed it. Okay, so xgraph, graph, xgraph slash x, time slash y. What is y-axis? Number of packets, then slash t, that is the title. Title is what we give, so we give total packets, or yeah, packets. Then we need to specify the file, that is file 11.txt and file 22.txt. so if, okay, so xgraph is not found, it is giving like this. So for this one you just go to the Chrome and just type the xgraph. I just downloaded this xgraph, but I forgot to set this. So this one I just need to set. I have the xgraph in some other directory. I will just set that. Okay, I will just set the xgraph. We just need to download it. Just give me 10 seconds. Okay, so here I have that xgraph. I just copy this path and I just set the xgraph like this. So alias xgraph equals to that my location of the xgraph, and I need to run the xgraph slash x times slash y number of packets, and this is the total packets, and file 22, file 11. So okay, xgraph cannot open file name total packets. Okay, so it is not taking the title, but anyway fine. So this is some new version, I guess. This is the xgraph's new version. So since we have a very less points, it is taking the, okay, so we got the graph like this. Okay, so we can have the more points, then this graph would be more clear. So we have the graph somewhat like this, and so if you want to have a more number of points, go to TCL file, change this time. So instead of 10 we will make this as 20, and so here 2 to 18, and here we make this as 19, then control S, then go to ns. Okay, ns out4.tcl. so we got that file. Now awk file we need to run, awk. So here file 1.tr to file 11.txt, and even we need to run file 2.tr2. What is that? awk file 2.tr to file 2.txt. Now xgraph. So now these two files will be changed. So we have some more number of values, and this also, we not this one, file 22, we have more number of values. Now if we run this, we will get the graph something like this. Okay, we can change these timings and we can get the graph. So this is what the congestion window graph we are going to get. In the different versions of this X graph, the graph will somewhat come different. It will not like that. Yeah, but that's fine. So in this version we get like this. Okay, so I hope you understood this, and all these commands, everything I will provide in the description. Thank you.